In 1998, a teenager arrived in America with 2 suitcases and 0 English. He was a refugee from a country that had just vanished from the map. Fast forward to today, and that same man is a vice president and chief digital officer, leading thousands of people at a major university. Today, we're sharing a golden nugget from the Leaders in Tech podcast featuring Miloš Topić. We've stripped away the fluff to give you the raw lessons on career growth and leadership. You're about to learn why Miloš says your passion doesn't matter as much as a machete. Find the one thing keeping your boss awake at night and kill it. This isn't corporate talk. This is a masterclass in survival turned into success. Listen now.
Most people spend their lives trying to climb a ladder that someone else built. They follow the rules and they wait their turn. But what if the secret to reaching the top isn't following a map, but being forced to survive without one? In 1998, Miloš Topić arrived in the United States as a refugee from a country that no longer exists. He had 2 suitcases, 0 English, and a future that was anyone's guess. Today, he's a vice president and chief digital officer at a major university, overseeing thousands of students and employees. This isn't just a story about the American dream. It's a masterclass in how to use the refugee mindset to dominate the tech world. And become a leader people would literally risk their lives to follow. Success is rarely a straight line. For Miloš, it started with a mistake. When he entered a U.S. high school, he couldn't even read the list of available majors. He was sent back to the top of the list. He saw computer science. They had 1 spot left. He took it not because he loved it, but because it was the only door open. Aspiring entrepreneurs, take note. You don't need a passion to start. You need an opportunity. Miloš didn't fall in love with technology first. He got good at it first. He spent his early days in the thick forest of the tech labs, working 20 hours a week in entry-level service desk roles just to pay the bills. But while others were just doing their jobs, Miloš was observing. He realized that the fastest way to get ahead wasn't to work harder than everyone else. It was to solve a very specific type of problem. As Miloš moved from student worker to a full-time technician, he discovered a growth hack that is more powerful than any networking event or LinkedIn tip. He calls it solving the boss's insomnia. Most employees focus on their own job description. Entrepreneurs focus on the friction. When Miloš saw his leaders struggling, he didn't wait for an invite. He jumped in to solve the high-level problems that were actually moving the needle. This strategy turned a low-paying entry-level role into a trajectory toward leadership. He wasn't just a tech guy anymore. He was a problem solver who made his superiors look good. And when you make your boss successful, your own success becomes their top priority. But technical skill and work ethic only get you so far. To reach the highest levels of a traditional industry, like higher ed, Miloš realized he needed a new kind of machete, the Credential. Even with 2 master's degrees and an MBA, he noticed a barrier. In the world of academia, if you don't have a doctorate, you don't have a seat at the table with tenured faculty. He didn't get his PhD because he wanted to stay in school. He got it because he realized it was a strategic investment in his brand. He chose a program in business administration to match the trends of the country. For the entrepreneur, the lesson is clear. Sometimes you have to speak the language of the room you want to enter. Whether it's a specific certification, a degree, or a niche skill set, identify the credential bridge that removes the friction between you and your goal. Success eventually brought Miloš a choice. The president of his university offered him a promotion to CIO, but it came with a catch. He had to take over a second department, one that was failing and had already defeated 2 previous vice presidents. Most people would run from a career killer department. Miloš ran toward it. He realized the problem wasn't a lack of talent, it was a lack of oxygen. For entrepreneurs, the lesson here is empowerment with accountability. Miloš gave his team the authority to lead, but held them to the results. He stopped breathing down their necks and started clearing the path in front of them. He turned a failing team into a loyal powerhouse simply by giving them the credit they deserved. But leadership isn't just about giving credit. It's about taking the blame. To illustrate this, let's look at a wartime moment in tech, the dropped database. A junior member of the team accidentally deleted one of the most critical legacy tables in the system, crippling the organization and risking millions of dollars in sales. This is where the refugee mindset meets executive grit. Instead of firing the kid to save himself, Miloš's peer called the boss and said, "I made a mistake through my team. If you need to blame someone, don't fire the kid. It's on me." Then he went back to the team. No screaming, no threats. Just, We have from 8 p.m. until 9 a.m. to fix this. I know you didn't do it on purpose. Let's get to work. They fixed the system by dawn. But more importantly, they earned a level of loyalty that money can't buy. If you want your team to have your back, they need to know you've already got theirs. Today, Miloš is building something new, an innovation and research team. When he started, there was no roadmap, no corporate manual, and no how-to guide. He didn't offer his new hires a comfortable office. He offered them a blade. To be a leader in tech, you have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Most people wait for a path to be cleared before they walk. Entrepreneurs are the ones who pick up the machete and start swinging. They don't wait for certainty. They create it through action. We often think the goal of leadership is the title, the salary, or the office. But Miloš learned the true definition of success when he was 10 years old, walking down the street with his father, a history professor. Two men literally ran through traffic, almost getting hit by cars just to shake his father's hand. They hadn't seen him in 15 years, but they never forgot how he treated them. Whether you're a refugee starting over or an entrepreneur starting up, remember, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Build others up. Take the hit for your team. Carry the machete. Because at the end of the day, your success isn't measured by what you built. It's measured by who you helped build along the way.
Hear the full story at the link in the description. Make sure to like and subscribe to stay updated with the latest from the Leaders in Tech podcast.